Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. Sorry, I'm just woke up, but a friend of mine asked me what the fuck is happening with astrology today. We just heard about the India-Pakistan escalation, etc. So I wanted to take a look and I want to share from two perspectives what's going on, okay? Or at least what can be, how we can explain it astrologically. So bear with me, I'm going to change the camera and show you first the tropical lens, but what's most interesting is the true sidereal lens, so the visual sky. So stick with me. So what's interesting, I thought, in tropical astrology, we still have Uranus right now on 26 degrees Taurus, and we project the star Algol onto that degree, onto that part of ecliptic. Algol obviously is not in the constellation of Taurus, and also 26 Taurus in tropical astrology has nothing to do with the constellation of Taurus at this time. It's just part of the ecliptic. So Algol is projected onto that exact degree. And Uranus has been activating the star Algol for the last year and a bit, I have a video on Algol on my YouTube channel if you want to take a look, Tarot Map on YouTube. But traditionally, Algol is connected to beheading, to conflict, to betrayal, to war, etc. So this Uranus energy, activating it, it's revolutionizing it, activating it, bringing some form of culmination to this transit that's been going on for a while. At the same time, on 26 degrees, we have North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo. Whenever the axis of the nodes is involved, we know that there is some karmic collective issues at hand as well. Taurus and Pisces, they're sextiling each other as well. So there's a lot of flow that's going on here. And this flow in this example, it's interesting to see how it resolves with not healing conflict. Maybe, in long term it will heal it, but right now we're in the midst of like a new war, new conflict. So bear with me now. I'm going to change and show you how the true sidereal astrology shows it, and that's really interesting. So here are the transits for May 7th, 2025 in the True Sidereal Astrology. This is a program called Prometheus. It's by Athen Chimenti. That's where I bought it from Mastering the Zodiac. Thank God for Athen. And what's going on here, it's really fascinating, I think. So of course that's happening, that the aspects are happening in tropical astrology exactly the same, but we see it really nicely here with the constellations and what the stars add to the conversation. So we have in True Sidereal Mars in Cancer. Skip the ascendant and houses because this is for Poland, not for India or anything, but Mars is still in wide, but it is still in opposition to Pluto. Pluto just went retrograde on the 4th of May. Mars is in Cancer for probably all this time. It was opposing Pluto when Pluto was going retrograde. And Mars in Cancer. Cancer is the quality that we all have, that we will go to war for what we love. A lot of people that are soldiers or work in police force have strong cancer qualities because they want to protect what they love. So when we have Mars connected to this energy of home, security, belonging, family, it's interesting when it opposes Pluto and then it trines, so no stopping it. All these Pisces, North Node, Saturn, Neptune, Venus right now in Pisces as well, energy, because we're talking stars now, we're talking constellations, not signs. That's interesting that there is this watery emotional flow, and because we also have Mars trying to Neptune and Venus, there's this ideals that still come to foreplay. We're idealistic about something, and because we have Saturn and North Node conjunction at the same time, so again this nodal axis is involved. Mars is kind of trining it, and bringing all this old stuff, but also with new ideals, new values. We adding something to it, but it's quite combustible like that. I just thought it's quite amazing to see it, that Mars in Cancer, Pluto opposition, and all these trines here, which trines is in astrology usually are very powerful and supportive and should be good. But that's what I want to make sure you realize, that trines are only good when you make them good. If they wanted to go for peace right now, maybe that would have happened, but no, they want to escalate, and there's no stoppage. Energy is just flowing, right? So same in our lives, we can have transits that are positive, but we experience them as negative. So just bear it in mind. Also, sometimes with trines, when everything it seems to be flowing easy and growing, we don't use this energy to actually do something. We also have this nodal axis, and the moon square Uranus, and Uranus wants to make Jupiter wants to make everything bigger as well. So this is like activating all this planetary conglomeration with like Venus, Neptune, Saturn, and North Node in the stars of Pisces, in opposition to, here we have Moon in Leo as well. So it's emotional. Mars in Cancer, emotional, protective, a lot of ego, and some old karmic story that's going on with the North Node and with Pluto and with Saturn. It's just interesting, I thought. So I hope that made sense to you. I just found it quite fascinating to look at these two systems. And I do love how the real sky really kind of reflects what's happening, and especially with the stars and the constellations and qualities that I think come up around, especially this India, Pakistan, because it's been going on for so long. So we have the Pluto, Saturn, and nodal axis involved, the growth with Jupiter and Mars in stars of Cancer. It's like my home, my piece of land. So I just find it fascinating. So take a look at this, and let me know what you think, which system kind of resonated more with you.